Truth Man here. The channel is the No Measures, No Something, All Subjects channel. Happy Juneteenth, my fellow FBA, as well as my fellow melanated brothers throughout the world that have ancestors that were tied to slavery. If you don't know what Juneteenth symbolizes, it symbolizes the last day that the slaves were freed, the last bit of them in Texas, in case you didn't know why Juneteenth is significant. But our Juneteenth also symbolizes here in Milwaukee. Shout out to the jurors who found Maxwell Anderson guilty of murdering and dismembering a young woman by the name of Sade that's black. And let me tell you, other melanated sisters, something. I know y'all been hurt, some of y'all, but some of y'all done did some hurting too. Y'all done did some hurting too. Like, y'all are not innocent. Believe me, I speak nothing but the truth. You know, some of y'all break up y'all families. You know, it don't matter if a man cheats. All you gotta do is look at my case, because I never did. And I'm facing divorce just like, and it's weird, because I'm facing divorce, but I know dudes that cheat and they wife know they cheating. And they wife still be trying to be good to them and they not getting divorced. That tells you something. I've been told by her that I'm gonna get me a white man. I ain't gonna get nobody dark skinned. You know, but I ain't tripping. Today, Juneteenth, I'm just gonna keep my distance. You know, it is what it is. People feel how they feel. But I just want to tell the rest of y'all, don't think that getting with non-blacks is the answer. If a person is crazy, they crazy. As you see what he did to her. Y'all better understand that. Y'all better recognize that. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. But I just wanted to come before y'all, just real briefly. We starting a new series today. We're going to allow men to tell their side of the story in regards to things that happened to them in their marriage and things that happened to them with their kids. We're going to have episode 1 coming up shortly. Once I get situated with some things that I need to take care of beforehand, I'm going to do the first interview. And those of you guys that will hear this and you want to tell your story, reach out to me at truthblaster888 at gmail.com. We will allow you to tell your side of the story. Simple rules. Understand that you will not be paid at this time. You won't be paid at this time. Maybe down the line when the channel grows, who knows? Can't guarantee. But what you will be doing is you will be helping these other guys, because sometimes what happens is a woman that isolates you from your family and friends. And when she isolates you, some of them sometimes will try to make it like you're always wrong, because they ain't gonna want nobody else to give their viewpoint on the things that go on. So they'll say things like, why you putting people in our business? Because it's advantageous for them for nobody to know what they do. And sometimes guys do that too. Why you putting people in our business? So that they can do the do on some of these women. It go both ways. So I just want to give you an update on that. Talk a little bit about Juneteenth, how this is yet another anniversary for us black people. Another reason, another time for us to stop killing each other. Shouldn't no black person be killing no other black person ever, but especially today, unless you have to do it to defend yourself. It shouldn't be happening. The Most High didn't set us free from slavery for us to enslave each other with child support and divorce and killing one another. That wasn't his intention. The devil was behind that. The devil like, oh, okay, so they're not going to be slaves, so then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let them glorify philosophies and antics and ways that will make them see each other as the enemy. We at the bottom. We at the bottom. What sense do it make for us to see each other as the enemy? The only people among us that you should see as the enemy is the ones that you can't reach. The ones that you can't teach. The ones that they mind made up. Okay then. Okay. You ain't finna get in the way. So I would say even I'm taking off today. I ain't working. I mean, if you want to call that interview work, but I'm not working today. Like, why should I? I look at it like this, the way I'm honoring my ancestors who were forced to work by having a choice and choosing not to work on the day in which we celebrate their victory. Everybody, black love this, black love. Look. If it's possible, then it's great. But I ain't finna let nobody look at me like I did something to create all of this. The things that I did wrong, anybody with a level head that's untouched by Satan will work through them. Because the main thing with them is when you cheat and you beat on them. And I ain't do neither. One thing I'm not going to do, though, is when I have problems with black people, act like these other people are perfect. Yeah, some of them got it better than some of us. And so your belongings may be safer around those among them that are well-to-do, because they don't need to steal your stuff. You know, so, but that don't mean they better. Men are men and women are women. And hopefully they got a lot going on here in Milwaukee. I ain't going, but hopefully these people will be cool. And I want y'all to know a lot of stuff y'all be doing. You feeding the stereotype of the slave master. They just like little children, can't do nothing on their own. Our goal should be to work on doing everything on our own. If you do, as a black woman, marry a black man, humble yourself and look at him like you looking in the eyes of God. And treat him like that. Don't be trying to be bravado and brash and arguing with him and all this other stuff. Don't be withholding sex from him, and don't be having sex with nobody else. I mean, what are you here for? You here to sin? Are you here to serve the devil? Okay then. Then don't. Do the best you can not to. When you be having emotional affairs, let me say this. Let me ask y'all something. If one person don't cheat and another person has an emotional affair, and then conflict arises after that, who would you say contributed more to the demise of the relationship? Don't be talking to no other dudes when you're married. Don't be over friendly with these dudes. If you gonna do that, then go be a hoe and don't get married. You gotta realize, all y'all women that want husband, and you talking about black love, the black man this, black man that. When you get married, you supposed to be getting married forever. You ain't supposed to be doing stuff that's gonna cause you to end up divorced. And that death do us part, people think that was just marriage vow. That's actually part of the Bible. If y'all been listening, I've been talking about that a lot lately. How a woman, like a man can put a woman away, but a woman can't put a man away from a biblical standpoint. So all of y'all women that's divorcing y'all husband, you going against the Bible. Because technically the Bible gave him permission to have other women. He just not doing it the way the Bible told him to do it. I can prove it. Okay, if that was so bad, then why, when Abraham sent Ishmael on his way, the Most High still blessed Ishmael, saying you'll be the father of many nations? Huh? If that was so bad, because that wasn't Sarah. Sarah ain't Ishmael's mother. Ishmael's mother was one of Abraham's other women, one of his concubines. Now what? If you saying that's wrong, then don't preach another sermon on Abraham. Because you foul, you out of pocket, you a hypocrite. People be talking about polygyny is wrong, but then they be preaching sermons on Abraham. They be preaching sermons on King David, two polygynous men. They preach sermons on Solomon, how he was the wisest man ever to walk the earth. Look how many wives he had. He didn't get in trouble for having all those wives. He got in trouble for letting those wives turn his heart from the Most High. A woman ain't supposed to have nothing to do with your heart. That's business. That's pleasure. Your heart is reserved for the Most High. So that's why you take it serious when a guy goes against his standard for pleasure. Or a woman. But today is Juneteenth. Another opportunity for us to recognize that we in this thing together against the rest of the world. You might not want to be. A lot of y'all don't want to be down for the cause and this, that, and the other. But they still gonna look at you, no matter how many white people you try to appease and be around, and there's nothing wrong with having white friends. Definitely not. They still, the ones that want to look at you with contempt, gonna look at you with contempt no matter what you try to do. I like them too. They cool. So some of them, a lot of them. But I'm never gonna forget, and I'm never gonna let them forget. Even if the crown go on a snow bunny's head, I ain't gonna forget. She gonna have to get with my program. Y'all gonna see her. She gonna look like Bo Derek from 10. No, I'm just kidding. Her hair braided up like these black women. I'm just kidding, though. But yeah, so we gonna do that in a little while. Be tuning in. After the interview, I'm gonna upload the video right away. Once again, happy Juneteenth.